you is, are you ready to accept the call of a mentor?
This one is just a few scriptures um that talks about um guarding your heart, talks about physical exercise as an athlete, and talks about being mindful. Psalms 8 says, "What is mankind that you are mindful of them? Human beings that you care for them." So that's one of my favorites. Is like, if God can be mindful, we can be mindful, right? He's already showed us how to stay focused. If he's focused on us, he's showing us how we can stay focused and be mindful and be present. Quick example, for instance, mindfulness is, if I am cooking and my daughter comes in and she wants to help. She's 15 now. That doesn't happen as often. I'll put that out there. But if she does, I have to be present. I can't be on the phone. I can't be, you know, cooking and then going and watching TV. I have to be in there with her and be present with her, so she knows that her helping me, I'm there. She's important to me. This time that we're having together is important. So it's not. We are humans. We try to multitask, and we are not good at it. We are not good at it. So that mindfulness kind of brings us back to just being present. So I'll leave you to look up the other scriptures that are there. And, we just want to, again, be mindful of our athletes, be a listening ear, be supportive, be there. There's a lot going on, and you want to make sure that you are in their world. And the biggest thing is not to um, not to take their story through your filter. And when I say that, I mean, because you can't see it or you don't understand it, doesn't mean that they're not feeling it. Okay, so not make sure you don't take it through your own filter. They have their own filter. Okay, any questions? Can I get the questions? Can I get the next slide? I know you're paying attention, but I gotta ride home with you, so I can't fire you. Okay. Um. So yeah, thank y'all for being in here. And any questions, please, please.
Similar to what you just said.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that we abuse throw like mental health around just hard times? Hard times. Do you believe that we sometimes do misuse it?
Yes, and I'll say yes because everything can be misused. There's always too much. But because we don't pay attention to it like we ought to, we have to just kind of keep going. Even if it's misused for right now or abused, we got to keep it going because the momentum is that, again, mental health is health, and we don't want to kind of draw back. So, yes, sometimes, people may misuse or abuse. I can't do it today. I'm not feeling well. But if they say that, we got to take them at their word. We don't know. It could be misused or abused, but we don't know. That's that filter thing I'm talking about. It could be, but it could not. But more than likely, you're going to have less of a percentage of people misusing it or abusing it than you do not. Okay? So I hope that answers your question. On your second question?
Yeah, my second one was somewhat to the same extent of do we self-evaluate ourselves wrong to where we put ourselves in situations where we think, oh, I have depression, but no, you're just anxious. Like, you have anxiety about school. And the reason I'm saying is because we had one of our college students was basketball. Well, I've changed to where when we do our devotional time, the kids have to be in a bleachers with the parents. So, because we have a belief that, we can shut off the kids all day, but we share the gospel
with the parents.
So the kids are then the parents are where they have two people that are hearing it. He was scared to do it. And, he was like, I felt like he was making things up just so he could get out of it. But then I had an older coach do it for him. And he was able to walk through it with him. I'm like, all right, now he's done it 3 times. Like, hey, you try it out. And I told him that, you can butcher it, but as long as you share the gospel, that's something.
Right.
And I feel like it was he could have had anxiety or could have been just stressed about it. But in the sense of, hey, like, this is something you need to do. Like, we're supposed to be on social like a hospital. You don't let being anxious about it hold you back. Are really doing what Christ tells us. So,
how old is he?
He's 20.
20. Okay. So, misdiagnosed. Yes. I mean, we Google stuff. I'm feeling this way. It could be a misdiagnosis. Yes. But anxiety is definitely real. It's a diagnosed anxiety when it becomes debilitating and overwhelming. If it's situational, not necessarily, right? If it's just like, I don't like sitting in front of people and talking, or is it most things that he has anxiety about? That's a whole different thing. I don't know him, so I'm not diagnosing him, but it can be a misdiagnosis. You gonna make me put on my therapist hat. It's like, what happened before he was 20? Like, what is it that I remember talking to someone. She said she felt it was because she was always told to be seen and not heard. So when it was time for her to be heard, she didn't want to talk to anybody because it's like, nobody listened to me. I'm not supposed to be talking. So it could stem from something else. But like I said, you have to take him at his word, and if he is going to talk to people in public or a devotion, is he sitting by himself? If he's standing up there by himself, you want to support him, or give him or tag team with him. Here, you do this part, I'm going to do this part, or something of that nature. It's something to kind of break him out of that little by little. That makes sense. Okay, good questions. Anybody else? Questions?
Other stats besides what you're saying, mental health and sports? Are there any stats connected to like what sports are affected the most?
I'm sure they are. I haven't looked them up. If I were to guess, I would say football, because you're hitting your head all the time. If I were to guess, but I love, somebody said boxing. Yeah, boxing could be another one. But at the basic level, I think it's all athletes, because it's like that win that, okay, I'll have to do this. But as far as which one's the most, I would say probably boxing and football. Yeah, just guessing. Yep.
I feel like it gets higher as you get older because of social
Mm-hmm.
media. So like when I
Oh
played,
my goodness.
When I played, like I had my game, the other team was there, everybody saw it, it was open, that was it.
Right.
But now it's like anybody's there and films it, the highlights there, and they blast it out to whoever.
Yeah.
And like even like in middle school, like
it
can be all over social media, so that pressure feels higher because of the crowd getting bigger.
Yeah, and you said a mouthful, Jeremy. I think that if I'm invited back, I'll probably spend more time on social media by itself, because that's a whole nother animal. Because social media, oh my goodness, nothing against the young people. I don't even know how to use some of it, but enough to know that there's guards that we have to put up because of it. Yeah, it hasn't made it better. It was already here before that. Before social mental health was, it just like, it kind of blew it up. Anybody else? I think I saw your hand.
Sorry I'm late. Hopefully, I know that physical activity and eating right. I think God sometimes gives us the ability to take care of ourselves mentally by taking care of ourselves with physical activity, and by what we kind of put into our body. My daughter had some anxiety and depression for quite a while, and I just said, "Girl, you need to start taking," because she drank and she marijuana, and I said, "You got to start taking care of yourself." And when she did, she really came out of it. And I'm just saying that I think God gives us abilities to take care of ourselves mentally, even
without physical.
Medication. I'm not saying you don't never need medication. I'm just saying that there's things that God has given us that we can do that will help us in that way.
Yep. And that's true. There's a whole thing about microbiome. Our gut is like our second brain, right? We have this brain, and then our gut is our second brain. If we're not feeding both of them well, then it could result in some things that we don't want to happen. But like you said, medication is needed for some people. I took a Tylenol yesterday. I'm like, I got a headache. I'm going to take this Tylenol. I'm going to bed. And that's what I did, because I had a headache, right? So if it's on an as needed basis, people are shaped differently, go through different things. You talk about trauma, that's a whole nother, can of worms. But we want to, like you said, eat right as athletes. When I say something about negativity, I was saying that it's easy to find. You can go around any corner and any corner and find negativity, but positivity has to be intentional. So we want to be intentional about positivity for sure. We have a table outside. I got to switch from my mental health to my marriage thing. So we have some books on the table. These are some books that we've written. I haven't written one for mental health, but I think that's going to be coming after today for sure. Because I got things running in my mind now that y'all have brought up. I'm like, wait, okay, I got to do that. Okay, do that. So we have those things. My husband has a Call of a Mentor book out there for some of our coaches. We have flyers out there, things that we do, even in our marriage workshops, premaritals, and everything. We talk about mental health because we have to help one another as a married couple. If I'm down, my husband can't be down too. Somebody got to lift somebody up. So if he's down, I'm lifting him up. And if I'm down, he's lifting me up. So have that battle buddy thing. And yep, I think that's it. Anything else? I think I'm done. Thank you for listening to our podcast today, The Call of a Mentor. If you'd like to leave a positive comment or if you'd like to be on our show, please give us a call at 757-737-8714, or you can drop us a text message. You can also email us at communityservant85@yahoo.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
The Call of a Mentor is a production of Marriage Mapp Ministries and EOVBAA in association with Overwhelming Victory Radio. Our executive producers are Dwight and Angela McDowell and Dr. Greg Glenville, with Andrew Fouts as our associate producer. To find out more about Overwhelming Victory Radio or to listen to any of our sister podcasts, visit overwhelmingvictory.org.